I'm sharing 5 ways that you can master the art of elegant dressing in today's video. Hello everyone, Jennifer here and welcome to the Daily Connoisseur. If you're new to my channel, I am the author of the Madame Chic series and I like to share my 10-item wardrobe process of looking presentable always here on my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about elegant, slightly elevated dressing, okay? So we're going to be focusing on slightly dressy occasions, the occasions that all of us have throughout the year. Things like performances, graduations, dressy lunches, dressy dinners, daytime performances, those types of events where you need an elevated look, but we're not going over the top with, ball gowns and that type of thing. So I feel like that's a very specific category, but I feel like that is the most common dressy category that most of us face, and it can be challenging to dress for. So I am going to be sharing 5 tips today on how you can build up your special occasion extras to accommodate these specific events and that you can look good and have fun while doing it. Today's video is sponsored by LILYSILK, and every piece that you see in today's video is from LILYSILK. I'm going to share them all with you really quickly right now, and then we will get into the 5 tips.
Okay, some of these pieces are new from LILYSILK's Whispers of Grace Spring 2025 collection. Some of them you will recognize from past seasons and years, but are still available on their website. These are all in my extras. Extras consist of special occasion wear, sweaters, and camisoles. Starting off with the bottoms, we have these black, timeless, pleated wide leg, dense silk trousers. I'm also showing you my white silk trousers from LILYSILK. These are from last year, I believe. The bias cut silk midi skirt. As for tops, I'm showing you the machine washable basic cap sleeve silk tee. The double-faced silk camisole. This is a very thick camisole, which is quite nice. The white baby cashmere crew neck basic knit top. This gorgeous aqua green lounge wrap knit cardigan. You will recognize this striped LILYSILK wool cardigan with gold buttons. And finally, to end on this showstopper, waterproof modern utility jacket in gravel gold. That has many features to it, including a stowable hood and internal drawstrings that can help it cinch at the waist. So get 20% off with code LSDaily20 or get 25% off if you spend over $480, euros, or pounds with LSDaily25.
So now that I've introduced all the pieces we're working with here, let's jump into the 5 tips. Tip number 1 is to embrace classic staples. Okay, so if you're familiar with the 10-item capsule wardrobe, you have the 10 core items, which are the pieces that you wear every day. These are the items that you build your everyday wardrobe with and wear them throughout the season. There are also the extras in the 10-item wardrobe, and that consists of sweaters, camisoles, outerwear, and special occasion wear. So when you put basic, classic staples in your special occasion wear, you are setting yourself up for success. An example of that would be a black trouser. Black trousers you can wear year-round. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, but they always give a slightly elevated look. That's why they're perfect for daytime events, nighttime events, events where you need to look dressy. They are nowhere near a denim or a jean. It's like a few rungs up. And that's why I love these. They drape so well. They're beautiful, they're comfortable, they're not too tight. And I just think that they are gorgeous. Another example of a classic staple would be a silk skirt. A silk skirt in a very basic classic color, either black, midnight blue, or maybe a champagne color is a good addition to your special occasion extras. You can wear a skirt like this with everything from a sweater to a camisole sweater set to another silk blouse, and this is going to look elevated. Again, it's the silk in the skirt that makes it dressier. So always consider classic basics when you are dressing for elevated occasions. Tip number 2 is to keep your accessories timeless and classic as well. So this is everything from jewelry to scarves to shoes to handbags. And when you don't go too wild with those, the look is more understated. Think quiet luxury, all right? So I know that sometimes shoes can be really flamboyant, and that could be nice. There's definitely a time and place for that. But if you invest in really classic basics, again, this shoe, for example, is a suede mid-heel Jimmy Choo pump, and it has served me so well over a decade. I've had this shoe. It looks good, it's high quality, it's comfortable, and there are no bells and whistles with it, but it's just a classy looking shoe. And it elevates each of these outfits. So we're talking about investing in pieces that are going to last you for years, if not decades and beyond. A classic black pant with a classic suede pump. I mean, you can wear it forever. It's never going to go out of style. Tip number 3 is to pay attention to your undergarments and adjust them accordingly. So for example, if you are wearing something like a silk skirt to a daytime or evening event, you might have to adjust your undergarments by wearing shapewear because silks are slightly thinner and they show a bit more underneath than a denim would, for example. Then when you wear shapewear, you have very smooth lines and everything looks good. Another thing to consider would be hosiery. Pantyhose, tights. Not only do they make your legs look good, but they also create a very seamless shape as well in the back. They basically act as shapewear. Some of my favorite hosiery is from Hipstick. I'm going to leave everything down below, by the way. I feel like pantyhose are a bit of a lost art. People don't wear them as much anymore, at least not here in California. I did notice when I went to Japan that most of the women still wear them there, and I do see them a bit more in Europe. But here in America, they're not as popular. I like to look for inspiration, and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, for example, is always wearing hosiery with her looks, and it just makes the look pulled together. So when you're dressing for dressy occasions, don't be afraid to wear hosiery. You could match it to your skin tone, or you could wear a black if you're wearing a black ensemble, but it's going to really elevate your look. Tip number 4 is to mix and match your classic pieces. And this is why we are purchasing basics. This is why we are including these in our wardrobe. So for example, you can see the black trousers. They look great with the short sleeve cashmere sweater, with the cap sleeve silk blouse. They look great with a long sleeve silk blouse, and also a camisole sweater combination. The skirt also looks good with sweaters, with silk blouses and camisoles, and with the combination of the gold button cardigan and the camisole. If you buy classic pieces that aren't so loud and wild, think more quiet luxury, or what they called rich mom looks, which I never really liked that title, but that was a thing last year. If you think about that and you have these classic basics in your wardrobe, it is very easy to mix and match them. And that will give you so many more looks and you will never get bored. Tip number 5 is to soften your dressy looks with sweaters, okay? So not every special occasion event is an evening event. Often there are daytime luncheons, garden parties, baby showers, daytime performances, and things where you don't need to wear like all black silk. You know, it would just feel out of place. So in that sense, you can soften your look with a sweater. It makes it a bit more casual, a bit more professional, but also more elevated than the average clothing that you wear every day. So for example, the addition of this short sleeve cashmere sweater with both the trousers and the silk skirt, they make the look very dressy still, but they're perfect for daytime events. If we're looking at the beautiful aqua green wrap sweater, that pairs beautifully with a silk camisole and the white silk trousers, which are in my extras as well. How perfect is this for a beautiful elevated, daytime function? So make sure you don't discount sweaters in this. You don't have to wear all silks all the time or, elevated laces and things like that. You can control the look by making it still dressy, but not so evening through the use of sweaters. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I have so many more tips, so if you enjoy this series, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments section down below, and we can continue talking about this topic. I'd also like to thank LILYSILK for sponsoring today's video. Use my links down below and code LSDaily20 for 20% off, or you can use code LSDaily25 for 25% off if you spend over $480, pounds, or euros at LILYSILK. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Keep calm and remain classy, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.